Welcome back to Let's Play Trails in the Sky the Third. My name's Karsten. So, we have a party, and I think we need to talk to everyone at the party. Oh boy, I get to do a lot of voices. And so, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua! Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. My Kelly said he was going to come over for dinner in Zeiss a while back. So I was just asking him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. When we were getting off the aircel, right? I didn't really mean it, though. Just one of those things you say in passing but don't give much thought to. And exactly swimming in free time, you know. Being a bracer's busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since... Okay. Let me think. Maybe the end of the month? That should be okay. I think that Friday's free. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. Oh, Joshua. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It's good to see you again too, Professor. Although, speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to pull up the Liberak from the lake and investigate it. You heard right. It'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. For Larry Lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hauling up bits of the city all willy-nilly. So we're intending to work on making a map of the lake's bottom using sonar first. Which is going to take quite some time, as it is. You able to make it, Richard? Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes. I've received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Probably for foiling the Society's attack on Gransel, right? It's good news. I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Now that the nation's at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. I can't say I don't understand, but still. Please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her will. I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself. I fully intend on following through. That's all. All right, then. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. It really did help us all. Oh, please. I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless Drex otherwise. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. I think I'm getting a little bit of screen tearing. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on the recording or not. Let me see if there's something I can do about that or not. I don't think there is much more than I already have. It's finally over. Just goes to show that if we endure, the goddess will eventually extend her hand of salvation to us all. That's reassuring to know. Poor Mr. Murdoch. Oh, Joshua, it's been quite some time since I last saw you. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Klaus. The mayors of each of liberal cities and towns were invited, I believe. I'm not sure why I was when I didn't do all that much to contribute to anything, but I decided to attend nonetheless. That's not true at all. I hear the food supplies that were delivered to Post and Gransel were done so on your orders. That was particularly well received here, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You got as much right to be here being thanked for your efforts as anyone else. It was? Well, that's certainly a relief to hear. Thank you very much for letting me know, Joshua. Greetings, Joshua. I'd like to take this chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Ouroboros' schemes and return peace to Liberal. The debt of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. We might have been the ones who entered the Liberarch, but we wouldn't have had a chance of success if we were on our own. It's only because of you, Richard Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. We could certainly say the same of you, though. Although it is true that none of us could have brought about peace alone. Still, I've been wanting the chance to thank you personally for all you did. The faith we had in you to see you work through to the end was just what we needed to fight. Oh, it's you. I've heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with Liberarch. You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. Wasn't expecting him to thank me. I wonder if something happened. I'm not going to talk because you don't have a portrait. I heard the academy was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. Oh, you needn't worry about us. The academy suffered no major damage as a result of what happened. It was certainly a shock to the students, but they're all back to their usual cheery selves now. You two look comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua. Care to join us for a few drinks? Don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good, thanks. Oh, come on. We're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoil sport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming senior bracer at the same time? Feels like it was ages ago, but we never did celebrate your promotion, only Estelle's. Say, Shara, about Luciola. Silly Joshua. What are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. Shara's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point, though. Oh, and well, I've got the chance to say this to you. No more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. That docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, all right? Let's see. Down here. Kevin? Wasn't expecting you to still be in Liberal. Oh, sup? You're invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most of times like these and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. If you hadn't come to Liberal when you did, I don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone, too. You're looking spiffy these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure if I should ask this, but are you... Joshua? I'm not going to be in Liberal for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again one day. Yeah, I hope so too. It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace again. The trouble regarding the Liberal Arc and subsequent restoration efforts have really shown me anew how capable of a ruler Queen Alicia is. She's handled all that's happened impeccably. If all of this had happened in the Republic, it would have been resolved anywhere near as smoothly, let me tell you. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Zin. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we'd have done without you. Yeah, think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer, really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. Political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Miss Maid, I need some food. Okay. Hey, Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. You were invited then? Sure was. The invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way we were turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried it on over. That's very like you. Not gonna deny it. That aside, thanks to Her Majesty for pardoning us. I'm now free to walk around in the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make a good, honest living for ourselves. Not the first time we said that. Something about wanting to start up a courier service, right? Well, maybe. That's not the only thing we could try out. Whatever we settle on, it should involve flying the skies. It's how we've lived so far. I don't want to change it now. I wanted to just, before I talk to the last groups over there, see if there was anything up here. Joshua. I'm surprised to see you here, Dad. Thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. Transporting goods needed to get the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's going to take a while longer before we can say Liberal is back to normal, too, I hear. Come to think of it, Estelle and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even in Liberal smaller villages, so it threw us off to see as much while we were helping out where we could. It doesn't come as a surprise if you're the one responsible, though. It should go a long way towards helping people feel at ease. Times like these when we've got to do all we can for one another. And the Army's no different. With Ereboni and Calvert's internal political situation is a mystery to us, the reorganization of the Army has to be shelved for now, too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back in a while. So make sure you make the most of it tonight, Joshua. I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad. Still's been pretty worried about you, you know. There's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. Okay, now we need to head down to the other groups here. Go over here first, maybe. Wow, I didn't know that was from the nobility. I always pictured Erebonian nobles as being real stuffy and scary. But maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. Greetings, Joshua. You've done some fine work these last couple weeks. Damage reports on the regions of Liberal you've been providing have proved invaluable in allocating personnel. Can't thank you enough. You needn't thank me. By the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my bracer badge. As you probably already know, what power I have was given to me by the Society. Before becoming a bracer, I used to commit many unforgivable crimes, too. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a bracer. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept. That's why I believe people were able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. Then what difference is there between us? We're both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference. Well, I can't really argue with that logic. Still can't pretend to be completely confident in myself, though. Be that as it may, that's nothing to be ashamed of. You simply continue striving to overcome it. And while this is but my personal opinion, I'd say you're a model bracer. Good to see you again, Ellen. I heard you're here as the Bracer Guild's representative today. Is that true? Indeed. All the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. It's too bad. Isn't it, though? This would have been a fine time for us to exchange information. But oh well, there's always tomorrow, as they say. After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. Food's pretty good, too. I swear, it's like watching two children squabble. It's great that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy. I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poopy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before. Because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy. Unlike some people I can name. Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two, I appreciate that you have your differences. We're kind of in a really public, really high-class place here, so can you take this fight somewhere else? Shut up, Joshua. Wow, sorry. If it isn't Joshua. I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander. Fortunately, the orbital arc's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. That might not have been the case if there had been any ships on the lake at the time, but due in part to the orbital shutdown phenomena, none were. The tsunami afterwards was quite small, too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see as much when we traveled around the lake shore. A few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Indeed. If anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. Liver is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Ordinarily, that's one of our greatest strengths, but in this case it worked against us. Crisis is now past, but that doesn't mean our work is done. Still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Ah, just the man, just the man. Pardon? Oh, is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? That's correct, this is Joshua. I was just telling the ambassador here about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Erebonian ambassador here in Liberal, Davil Kreinig. It's nice to meet you. The tale of how you flew on top of that flying city, all while knowing it may be the last thing you did, brought tears to my eyes. How you were able to participate in an operation that may have brought to your death, casting aside even your girlfriend's objections. I don't know. But I know this. Liberal needs more young men and women like you. Thank you for saying so, sir. Just what has the Duke been telling him? Good evening to you. Thank you so much for making the time to attend tonight's banquet. Oh, not at all. How are you feeling now after having some time to recover, Philip? I'm feeling quite well. You're too kind. I do believe I may have overexerted myself. That's how things are once you've reached a certain age. I find myself wondering whether I would have been able to do more if I were 30 years younger. But I suppose there's little point in doing so. I wonder what he looked like 30 years ago. Nope. Sorry, Philip. Just can't picture it. Hello, Joshua. Tonight's party is hosted by Her Majesty and all her grace, so I do hope you'll enjoy yourself. If you would, Your Highness, a comment in celebration of the fact that the crisis is past now. Just nothing too formal, alright? I prefer something that brings out your bright and cheery nature. What? You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Oh, not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we could meet again. I hear you and Estelle have been traveling and helping with the restoration efforts. That's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. I'm glad we did, too, because now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I've been queen for over 40 years, and the strength of liberal citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty who like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or orbital technology for this tiny nation's good fortune, but we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the recent crisis or the war 10 years ago, and neither was orbital technology. No, I believe it was the will of its people to live. That's what I believe supports our country, both then and now. People's will to live. Indeed. You are gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support of this nation. As its queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Yeah, they're still talking. Oh yeah, I remember that. Who have we not talked to yet? Oh. Okay, I think that's about everyone now. There were a few people I didn't get to talk to, though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party later once they're free. Oh, here we go. Come on, Dorothy. We're talking to the military guys next. Get a move on, woman. We haven't got all day. Well, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. But never mind that, we got work to do. Okay. Joshua? Hey, Chloe, finally got a bit of a break. Must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is a little. Not too bad, though. I had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming Crown Princess, so I'm starting to get used to them. I can believe it. Feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. I think anyone would learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know, probably won't be too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear it until then, unfortunately. Yes, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do, too. I swear to myself that I would do all I could to help and protect this country's people. Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part. Well, if you say so. You really are strong. I'm not so sure about that. I still feel as if I'm doubting myself a lot of the time. Like I just have to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Maybe so. Still doesn't change the fact that you're strong. Not to me, anyway. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met, too. Thank you. I nearly forgot about that. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Something on your mind, Chloe? Could I have a little of your time, Joshua? I've got something I want to say to you. Sure, okay. This way, then. Is it just me, or does he seem kind of bothered by something? Where's Estelle right now, anyway? I got stomachs to spare. Oh, she's picking up her pace. This could get interesting. Whose side are you on, anyway? I guess I could just leave her as she is for now. She seems pretty occupied. I should go see what Chloe wants then. Have I done something to make her angry, though? I don't feel like I have. So, Chloe, what was it you wanted to tell me? Look, if I've done something to offend you, I'm sorry, alright? I love you, Joshua. What? Well... I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but... Don't worry. I knew exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. The sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? How long have you, felt that way? Hey, Joshua. You'd met me before Estelle. Do you think you'd have, No. I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Sorry. I told you, don't worry. I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself. But even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted. Because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. That's partly why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It was worth the effort to bring it out, too. That's probably the best expression I've seen to date. You can be kind of a bully sometimes, you know that? Maybe. This feels like the most fun I've had in some time. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? What? I can easily tell you're worried about something. My instincts are quite sharp, or so I'd like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. Oh, how exactly am I supposed to take that? Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, all right. It still surprises me from time to time, too, but you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how us girls are. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. Nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Liberal by the end of the month. But why? The country's finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think this is the right time. Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country. The restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. It's taken me a long time to get this far. But I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person and not some kind of broken doll. Finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted for me. But both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human. Bad in that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh. That's why I need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work towards atoning for all that I've done. I can start embracing the person that I now am, the truest sense of the word. I see. But if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. It might not even be for a while. It could be a long time. Still not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part that's on my mind right now. You've still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Huh? If you ask me, you should just tell her in the way that comes most naturally to you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there. You owe that much to her if you love her. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. I really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Please stop teasing me. Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although, if you ask me, she'll... Joshua, where are you? Oh, there you are. Look at these. They're Josette's goggles. I took them from her spoils of war. I'm glad you were having fun, Estelle. Make sure you give those back to Josette later, okay? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune in next week's issue to find out. Wait, hold on. Chloe? I suppose it's about time I return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure? Hey, Chloe. So, I'm not sure how to best put this either, but... Thanks. Glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Oh. You're very welcome. Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. The heck? So, Joshua, what did you two, talk about? Oh, nothing much. She just gave me a bit of much-needed motivation. Oh, really? That sure clears things up. In 5 years, and Estelle has believed in me for every single one. And I believe in her, too. No, it doesn't. What motivation? Estelle, I got something I need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you see... Oh. Wow, fireworks. They're so pretty. There's so many of them, too. You see you still? That story of the banquet finished. Starters are supposed to be the short stories, right? Let's see, wait, how do we... Oh, yeah, that's right, okay. Yeah. The starters are supposed to be the shorter stories, I believe it said at some point. But we are going to take a break here because that was not short, that was long. That was... counting the time from the previous episode, like, I think 40-45 minutes, something like that. I mean, it's great. I'm enjoying these stories, but it's long. This is probably going to be a long game. I'm going to wear my voice out. But I hope you have been enjoying. As always, likes and comments are very much appreciated. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.